knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Ladies and gentlemen, the news has broken. Dan Hurley said no. We're going to get into more detail during the show. So let's get the show started. Welcome back to another episode of The Press with Emory Tilghman. My name is Emory Tilghman. I am the host of The Press, in case you haven't noticed. Today, we're going to have another continuation of the Dan Hurley news. The Los Angeles Lakers tried to offer, according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN, it was reported that the Lakers were offering Dan Hurley a 6-year, $70 million contract to be the head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. When we all thought it was going to be JJ Redick. Apparently it was always Dan Hurley, according to Adrian Wojnarowski. Anyways, that was the offer. It took Dan Hurley a couple of days to make a final decision. And now his decision has been made and he has said no. He has made the decision to stay in UConn and run it back with UConn. And possibly win another championship with UConn. What is my reaction? My reaction is basically, I told you so. In the last episode, I told you guys Dan Hurley might want to reconsider. Darren Hurley might want to reconsider because of the many, many problems that could come with becoming the head coach for the Lakers, especially with the possibility, like, first of all, you're not guaranteed that LeBron's going to come back. That's number one. Number two, if LeBron does come back, that doesn't mean it's going to be a good experience. I mean, Frank Vogel fired 2 years after that. Oh, I mentioned this the last show. I mentioned the history with the Lakers since LeBron came with the coaching and all that. It's not a pretty story. It's not a pretty story. So if you're Dan Hurley, you probably were thinking about this as you were reading the contract. You were probably reading the fine print as well. You probably were. So I applaud Dan Hurley for making the right decision. I'll say that it's the right decision. Don't go to LA, especially since you may not be valued as much as you are in UConn. Especially now, I mean, maybe UConn will be like, well, okay. They saw the money that LA is going to give them. They may double it. They may increase the money just to, solidify the position that Dan Hurley's in right now. I would do that. So that's my opinion on the Dan Hurley situation. For the Lakers, though, now your question is, what's next? What's next is you probably should circle back to that JJ Redick situation. It might have to be JJ Redick. I'm sorry, it might have to be. Especially since, like I mentioned, the NBA don't really care about coaches. I mean, you could just fill in that spot for the head coach and put a former NBA player there. He has zero experience. I don't think he's coached in any age group, high school, college, the pros, etc. Semi-pro. I don't think he has any experience in coaching. But here we are. He's in the talks for the head coaching job once again. If I'm the Lakers, I probably would act now. If you really want him, I'd probably act now. Anyways, that's my opinion on this whole topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for listening. If you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, and etc. If you're on YouTube, you're watching this probably. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to look through my channel, my Emory Tillman channel. I got a lot of cool content, music content there. So yeah, don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe. I don't care where you're at. Just support this podcast. If you guys have any opinions, if you think I missed something, go ahead and email me on the press with Emory Tillman at gmail.com. The link will be, or the email will be in the description below on YouTube, Spotify, and pretty much anything that has a description, it will be on there. And yeah, that's all I have for today. And see you guys.